Wonders of Wales, secret places, only locals know about, travel guide. Did you know that Wales has more castles per square mile than any other country in the world? It's true, over 600 of them, scattered across rolling green hills, coastal cliffs, and misty valleys. Yet, most visitors barely scratch the surface, sticking to famous spots like Snowdonia or Cardiff. But today, we're doing things differently. So grab your raincoat, pack your sense of wonder, and let's explore the untold wonders of Wales. Places so beautiful and secret you'll feel like you've stumbled into another world. Dinllaen. Imagine walking along a beach so perfect it looks staged, and then rounding a corner to find a tiny fishing village clinging to the shore, where the only road in is sand. That's Dinllaen, tucked away on the Llyn Peninsula. The first thing that hits you is the quiet. No cars, no crowds, just the sound of the sea and the smell of salt and ale from the Thai Cock Inn, which is literally right on the beach. Locals come here for a pint after work or a quick swim before dinner. It's simple, authentic, and heartbreakingly beautiful. The sunsets paint the sea in gold, and if you stay long enough, you'll start to understand why some people say this is where their heart resets. Aber Falls. Deep in the foothills near Aber there's a waterfall that doesn't need fame to impress. Aber Falls drops dramatically from the Carnarvon Mountains into a misty gorge surrounded by oak forest. The trail leading there is one of those walks that soothes the mind. You hear the waterfall long before you see it. When it finally appears, crashing down in a white ribbon, it feels like a secret you were meant to find. It's not a tough hike, but it's one of those places that feels deeply Welsh, wild, green, and grounded in nature's rhythm. On rainy days, and trust me, you'll get a few, the falls roar louder, and somehow it's even more magical. Portmeirion. Now, here's a place that makes you question reality. Imagine a pastel-colored Italian village perched on a Welsh estuary, complete with domes, towers, and cobbled streets. That's Portmeirion, built by the eccentric architect Clough Williams Ellis. It feels like stepping into a dream where Wales meets the Mediterranean. Stroll around and you'll hear birds, fountains, and your own disbelief. The best part? Stay overnight. And once the day visitors leave, you'll have the whole surreal village almost to yourself. I still remember sipping coffee there at dawn, the mist rising off the estuary, and thinking, how is this real? It's whimsical, odd, and utterly unforgettable. Exactly what travel should be. Barafundle Bay. If there's a beach that could give the Caribbean a run for its money, it's Barafundle Bay. But here's the twist. You can't drive there. You have to walk about half a mile across dunes and fields to reach it, and that's what keeps it so special. The moment you crest the last hill and see the golden sand curve between the cliffs, it's breathtaking. No crowds, no shops, just nature doing its thing. Bring a picnic, a good book, and prepare to lose track of time. And when the tide's out, you can wander into caves that look like doorways to another world. This is the kind of place locals whisper about because they want to keep it theirs. Llyn Idwal. High up in Snowdonia National Park, surrounded by jagged peaks and moody skies, lies Llyn Idwal. The story goes that it's haunted by a prince who drowned here long ago, and when the wind whips across the water, you can almost believe it. The trail around the lake is perfect for walkers who want drama without needing ropes and crampons. The reflections of the cliffs on still days are hypnotic, like nature showing off. If you're lucky enough to be there alone, you'll understand why this is one of Wales's most sacred-feeling spots. It's beautiful, yes, but also powerful, as if the mountains themselves are watching. Beddgelert. Every stone in Beddgelert seems to hold a story. The name itself means Gelert's grave, a nod to the legendary faithful dog who was wronged by his master, Prince Llyn. The village, nestled at the confluence of two rivers, looks like it's been painted in watercolor. Stone cottages, bridges, and smoke curling from chimneys. The walk along the river to Gelert's grave is quiet and reflective, a small moment of stillness in a noisy world. But beyond the legend, Beddgelert is also a gateway to incredible walks and hidden valleys. Stop for a homemade scone, chat with locals, and you'll see that the charm here isn't just in the scenery, it's in the spirit. The Elan Valley. Drive into the heart of mid-Wales and you'll find a network of vast still reservoirs surrounded by forested hills and old stone dams that look straight out of a fantasy novel. This is the Elan Valley, and it's one of the most peaceful places in the UK. Built over a century ago to supply water to Birmingham, it's now a haven for wildlife, cyclists, and anyone craving quiet. There's a strange serenity here, reflections on the water so perfect you can't tell sky from surface. It's not touristy, and that's its secret strength. You could spend hours just watching the light shift across the landscape and feel completely content. St. Govans Chapel. On the southern coast of Pembrokeshire, down a set of steep stone steps, lies one of Wales's most astonishing secrets, a tiny chapel built right into a cliff. St. Govans Chapel dates back to the 6th century, and standing inside, you can hear the echo of the sea through the stone. Legend says that for every step you count on the way down, you'll count a different number on the way up, and no one knows why. It's eerie, beautiful, and humbling all at once. Bring sturdy shoes, a sense of curiosity, and be ready to feel like you've stepped out of time. When the tide is high and waves crash just below, it's pure magic. The Blue Lagoon, Aber, a deep sapphire pool surrounded by slate cliffs. The Blue Lagoon looks like something out of a fantasy movie. Once a quarry, it's now filled with seawater and famous among cliff divers, though watching from the edge is adventure enough for most. The color of the water changes with the light, from emerald green to deep cobalt blue, and it's mesmerizing. Visit early in the morning or late afternoon when the crowds are thin, and it feels like your private portal to another world. Bring a towel if you're brave enough for a cold plunge. Locals swear it's invigorating. The Dyfi Forest. Between Machynlleth and Dinllaen lies a stretch of forest that feels endless. The Dyfi Forest is full of twisting trails, hidden waterfalls, and wildlife that thrives in the silence. It's a place where you can wander for hours without meeting another soul. The smell of pine, the sound of a distant stream, the crunch of your boots. It's grounding in the best way. This isn't about adrenaline, it's about reconnection. And when the mist rolls in, the forest becomes something else entirely, haunting, beautiful, and timeless. If you've fallen a little in love with these secret corners of Wales, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who dreams of discovering places most travelers never see. Every path here tells a story, every valley holds a legend, and every local knows a secret worth chasing. So when you finally make it to Wales, don't just follow the signs, follow your curiosity. There's a whole other side to this country waiting quietly, just for those who wander a little further.